Yep, that's me. I'm the guy making the goofy face. My name's Eric. I like that. Cousin Rick is the guy riding shotgun, and he's probably wondering if he's gonna survive this crazy stunt. Now the guy driving the Bronco is my little brother Chris. He drives pretty good, so we asked him to do a burnout inside the shop without hitting any of our other $100,000 bills.
Is there a little bit of trigger in there? 20 tight lip?
Holy shit, that was close, Chris. You know, they say each person gets 15 minutes of fame, and I'm pretty sure that was our 15 minutes.
That wasn't 15 minutes. It's a couple seconds.
Thanks for interrupting me.
We got plenty of time left.
You know, you've literally spent your entire life trying to throw me off my game.
You ain't got no game.
See, ladies and gentlemen, meet the Maxlider brothers. SEMA stands for Specialty Equipment Marketing Association. It's the biggest automotive show of the year, and it's in Las Vegas.
Nevada.
Las Vegas Convention Center. It's massive, and Maxlider Brothers Customs has been asked to build a vehicle to be featured at the show. The best part is I've gone out and made all these promises to vendors and to sponsors and to people on the social media, on our website, and guess what? He's got to build the truck. Piece of cake.
My team has to build the truck.
Your team, you, I don't really care how it gets done. We just got to be there on October 31st.
Mm-hmm.
It's Halloween, and we're bringing the thunder.
No, we're bringing a Bronco. The Thunderbird's staying out there for a while.
Yes, thank you. Like, once again.
Thunder Down Under. Remember, that was one of those shows.
I remember that show. That was I took a picture of you next to the.
I really thought it was about a guy like having stomach issues and pooping a lot. It turns out it was some other kind of Australian thing or something. I think I don't.
It was Australian. Those Australians, I tell you.
Yeah.
We decided that we'd build the most outlandish, extreme, baddest Bronco this world's ever seen.
Yes.
And so, we decided we're going to put a supercharger on a 5-liter Coyote engine.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to cut a Bronco in half. We're going to stretch it.
23 inches.
23 inches. Well, 23 inches what?
Long.
Oh, it's longer. We're going to stretch it 23 inches. We're going to put 4 doors on it as a thank you to the Ford Motor Company for introducing or announcing that they're going to introduce the Bronco in 2020. We thought we'd give them our opinion on what that Bronco should look like, and we do it on the biggest stage and biggest platform in the industry.
Whee! So it's typical Eric fashion. He decides he wants to add something to the build. And what that addition is just going to set us back further. It's going to make it a heck of a lot harder. And he doesn't have to worry about it. All he has to do is run his mouth. I don't think this whole supercharger thing's a great idea. We're running out of time, man.
I already promised Roush that we'd have it on there, and there's no turning back. Plus, I announced that we would fire the engine for the first time tomorrow afternoon live on Facebook. So, we got to get this done.
There's so much to get done before now and then. And to keep adding to it, you're making it impossible.
You know, this is our first time at SEMA, and first impression is everything.
We're going to make a heck of an impression when somebody expects us to be there and we don't have anything there.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We still got a few days left.
I'd start praying right now if I were you.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Eric from Maxlider Brothers Customs. So we're getting ready to fire the supercharged Coyote engine for the 4-door for the very first time, and we want you guys to watch what happens. So Rick's been building this mock-up frame and this engine stand and this little control panel. Look at him go right here. Look at this.
Pretty cool, man.
He's got an engine. He's got a little control panel. He's got
gas pedal.
You don't have a steering wheel though. Is this thing gonna move?
We just got a key, gas pedal. That's all we need, man. You got air conditioning? You guys ready?
Are you guys ready?
Come on, Rick.
Are you guys ready at home? Because this is gonna be loud, this is gonna be crazy, and I hope it works. So, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my God! I'm deaf! I'm deaf!
That was a little louder than I was hoping.
At this point, what else are we waiting on for parts?
We need the freaking headers, man. Without headers, this truck cannot move forward. It'll hold up an obscene amount of stuff.
We don't have headers here yet?
We had the headers here. We sent them off to get ceramic coated.
Oh, no.
And what happens when you rely on somebody else, I've said it a million times, when you rely on somebody else, it always backfires in your face. Every time we call, they say 3 days. We called 2 weeks ago, and they said, yep, be ready on Friday. That was on Wednesday. Called them. They weren't done. Called again on Monday. Says, oh, nope, maybe Wednesday. It just keeps on going, adding on, adding on, adding on.
So at this point, if we don't have headers, we don't have a Bronco at SEMA.
We won't have a finished Bronco at SEMA. I mean, we can have a Bronco there. It could physically be there, but it ain't going to run in and out like they wanted to.
No, it can't physically be there. They were very clear that if it doesn't run and drive on its own power, not to bother bringing it. At this point, everything's on the line. You better stay tuned, because it's fixing to get a lot more interesting here at Maxlider Brothers.